The Silent King and the Necrons have landed on this chaos world to expand their dominance in the galaxy, and have been met by the forces of chaos, the Khorne Demons. Welcome 40K fans, where we have Chris and his Khorne Demons take on Papa Bear and his Necrons.
I know the demons think they're just gonna melee the Silent King and the Necrons back to the Tomb World, but I've got a punchy Necron list, and I'm hoping I can surprise them.
For the record, I didn't even know Necrons could melee, so this is new news to me. I'm excited to see how they get destroyed so rapidly with my axes and swords, maybe, but definitely the axes.
Hello everyone, I am Papa Bear, and today I have got the Necrons, and it's a melee focused list. Okay, so I'm playing the Awakened Dynasty detachment, and I'm going to see if I can kind of counteract some of the Khorne demons that are going to be coming at me. All right, so first I'm going to start with my warlord. That is the king himself. Yes, the Silent King, the coolest model in the Necron range. Don't at me. I've got the Silent King. Now, he's expensive at 420 points, but he buffs anything that's next to him, and he's both decent in shooting and melee, which is what I'm looking for right now. Next, I've got the Nightbringer. Very hard to shift. You can literally wipe away anything he's attacking. So he's always a threat, and it's always good to bring the Nightbringer, no matter how expensive in points he is. I have Emotech, the Stormlord. He'll be leading the Lich Guard unit. So he'll be equipped with, the Lich Guard unit will be equipped with sword and board. So they get the invulnerable save. And Emotech, he'll be giving me an extra CP every turn he's alive, which is always useful. Next, I have a Techromancer who's leading a 6-man unit of Wraiths. Now, Wraiths are infamously hard to shift, very hard to get rid of. We all know that, and I'm hoping that will remain the case today in this game. I brought 2 units of 3 Toon Blades whose sole purpose is to just zip around the board and score points. I don't expect them to do any damage to anything whatsoever. They're just going to be for my actions. I've got 2 Lock Host Destroyers, and they're going to be my anti-tank, anti-monster, just kind of give me some backline shooting. Hopefully I don't have to move them around. They're just going to kind of back me up a little bit. I've got 1 unit of Ophidian Destroyers. This unit gets no love. You never see them play, but they're very fast. They hit pretty decent, so I'm going to bring them today in this melee list, and hopefully they'll do some work for me. I do have a Triarch Stalker who's also going to do a little anti-tank, anti-monster as well. And surprisingly, they can hit a little hard in melee too, so we'll see how that plays out. And to round out the list, I brought a Skorpek Lord who's leading 6 Skorpek Destroyers. I love the Skorpek Lord. I love the Skorpek Destroyers. They're very good in melee. They're going to be my anchor unit. They're going to go around. They can move through walls, and they're going to be really my melee focused unit. I'm counting on them to do a lot of damage for me, so we'll see if that works out today. Finally, my enhancements are going to be the Netherrealm Casket, which is going to be on the Technomancer, and the Dermal Bond, which is going to be on the Skorpek Destroyer, and that is 1995 points of the Silent King and his subjects. Let's see what the Khorne Demons are going to bring.
Hi, I'm Chris. I have the Khornite Demons, or technically an undivided demon army with mostly Khorne Demons. And we have to start Be'lakor. He is my warlord because he's the emo child of the demons and won't be less than that, even if it's not in the rules. We have Scarbrand because he accidentally wandered into this fight, and you can't really control him, but he's hilarious. Skulltaker because he's jealous of Be'lakor's skulls mounted to his little podium thing. We have 2 Bloodthirsters, one with a whip, one with a flail. Both are hilarious. I just don't have the one with the big axe, but eventually I'll get that one. 1 Demon Prince with an axe, because he was my favorite model from the old school ones. 2 Skull Cannons. The 2 Skull Cannons will probably be sitting in the back, holding points, maybe, hopefully. And then I have 2 units of Bloodletters, one led by a Bloodmaster, one led by the Skulltaker. The Bloodmaster one is going to be used to take out high toughness enemies due to its bonus of giving a +1 to wound. And the Skulltaker one is an anti-hero unit, so I'll be hoping to teleport both of those in via Deep Strike and fighting any specific models via that way. So I have no enhancements because I wanted to get exactly 2,000 points in my list. We did accomplish that. We are at exactly 2,000 points. The goal of the fight, from my perspective, is to Unga Bunga the big monsters over, Deep Strike everything that I can Deep Strike, and then make Khorne happy with the skulls. Well, there will be no blood.
Our players today have drawn the deployment tipping point. The mission rule is Fog of War. In the first battle round, units have the benefit of cover, and players cannot use core stratagems excluding the New Order stratagem. And the primary mission, Take and Hold, where the player whose turn it is scores 5 VP for each objective marker they control, up to 15 per turn. Let's get to the battle.
All right, so Chris, we are rolling for attacker defender. Do you have a preference?
I want to be on the attack.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So let's see what we have.
Doesn't look like
So,
it.
so Necrons win the dice. I will be the attacker, and we will come back once we are all deployed.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we are all deployed, and now we're going to roll for first turn.
6.
All right, Khorne Demons go first. So we will return after the Khorne Demons movement phase. All right, we are back after the Khorne's movement phase. And Chris, tell us what you did here.
All right, we got Be'lakor moving on to an objective. He's going to go ahead and use his Wreath in Shadows ability, so people have to be within 18 inches to make ranged attacks. Both of my Bloodthirsters came up to hold this objective, so I can then get the entire middle section of the board in my Demonic Shadow. Scarbrand doing nothing except for running because he's too far away to murder anything. So he's just coming up here, and then these two are holding my backline.
So as far as, and you do have a little shooting this turn.
A little bit of shooting.
A little bit of shooting. All right.
Be doing actually a fair amount.
Decent amount of shooting.
Yeah, well, we can start it off whenever you're ready.
All right, so Khorne shooting. We're starting with, who you want to start with?
Let's start with the cannons.
All right, so Khorne shooting. The cannons are going to go into...
Well, actually, now that I said that, I was wrong. We're going to start with the Bloodthirsters.
All right, we're going to start with the Thirsters.
Let's go ahead and start with my Blood Flail guy. He
Okay.
is exactly within the 12 inches required to that unit.
All right, they're going to shoot the Wraiths.
Only because he can only shoot 12 inches. So, for the Blood Flail. And the Blood Flail's 12-inch range, 1 attack. And it's a devastating wound, so that is a D6 plus 1.
Great start.
2 dev wounds.
Okay.
And you know what? I have a command point. Let's re-roll that one.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. Oh no, it's too late. I used my command point.
Out of command points.
That was a fun use of them. Okay. Change there.
The cannon is going to shoot
The Wraiths.
cannon into the Wraiths. Okay.
And this is a D6 plus 2.
Okay.
So they have a 3 ballistic skill, meaning it's going to go up to a 4.
4, yep.
But let's go ahead and see how many we get first. Looks like a solid 3. No hits. We'll use
Okay.
the other cannon and repeat the process and hope for more hits. Did
Wow.
not get more hits. We'll go ahead and see if we get any. No.
Wow. I
The
mean,
cannons missed
it
a
is
lot.
Khorne shooting.
Yeah,
So
this is,
it's on brand.
That's okay. We had to give you a little bit of a nice, you don't have
True.
any axes, so we
True.
can't kill you all the way with range. That concludes my ranged attacks.
All right. So I do lose a Wraith, but he'll be back because he's a Necron. We're going to go into Khorne charge phase. All right. So we do have 1 charge. That is this Thirster here is going to go into these Wraiths. He needs a 9-inch charge. That should be easy work for Khorne. Let's see.
We'll see. No,
No,
not a 9-inch charge.
that will not do it.
All right.
So yeah. So is that
That is end of my turn, but I do score extend battle lines.
okay? So we do have extend battle lines, and we will go into Necrons. See what their response is. Necrons turn 1. All right, so we are back for the Necrons turn 1 in the movement phase. I did pull Established Locust and no prisoners. So no prisoners. I've just got to kill a bunch of things and then establish Locust, be within 6 inches of the center. But I am not going to be able to do anything against these Bloodthirsters just yet. So the Silent King, well, that's not the Silent King. That is the Nightbringer. Nightbringer moved up because he's going to try to shoot at Be'lakor there. The Wraiths moved up to continue to be a screen for the King. The Tomb Blades are just going to sit on the side here. He popped out so he can shoot at Scarbrand. The Stalker moved up to also try to shoot at Scarbrand. Scorpeg Lord moved up. Everybody just kind of moved up here. And the other set of Tomb Blades are over here as well. And so we are going to go into... Oh, and last but not least, my Ophidian Destroyers are in the backfield of the Khorne Demons, and we're going to see if they can possibly make a charge and get on this back objective. We will see. But I got Bloodthirsters to deal with. I've got Scarbrand to deal with. I've got this to deal with. Everything Be'lakor to deal with. So we'll see how it goes. So we're going to go into Necron shooting, and we'll start with the Locust Destroyer, who is going to shoot at Scarbrand here. Let's see what happens. All right, so the Locust Heavy Destroyer, one shot with his Gauss Destructor. It is lethal hits, and he's hitting on 3 because he did move. It's a heavy weapon. So let's see. Hitting on 3. Okay, that's a hit. He is wounding on 3, and that is a wound, and that is a -4.
So invuln 4 up.
Yep.
No, how much?
That is a 6 damage.
Ooh.
All right, so the Triarch Stalker. Triarch Stalker is going to also shoot at Scarbrand here. All right, Heat Ray. 2 shots, hitting on 3s. I need 5s here.
Got it.
Do get it,
Yep.
and a -4.
Still no. How much?
This one is a D6 damage for
Oh,
6
an
damage.
extra 6. 12 to Scarbrand in the
Wow.
first 2 rolls. That's unfortunate.
Wow, that's... I did not expect that. That's crazy. At least 20 wounds?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
He's a thick boy.
But no feel no pain or nothing.
I mean, you could give me one. Is that okay? I'll take it if we can get
right?
it. Yeah.
Okay, so that is Scarbrand. Next, the Silent King is going to also shoot at the Bloodthirster here. Okay, so with the Silent King, he has a hit roll and wound roll, re-roll of 1. Mouthful, but he re-rolled once. Okay, so Annihilator Beams hitting on 2, re-rolling 1s, both wounding on 3. Both miss, and that was a big damage gun.
Ooh.
Next, he's got the Scepter of Eternal Glory. That's hitting on 2. This is wounding on 5s, but they are devastating. Finally, he's got the Staff of Stars. That is 12 attacks, hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. So wounding on 5s. Save roll.
2 go through.
All of the relevant shooting for the Necrons. We're going to go to charging. All right, so the only charge I have is the Ophidian Destroyers, who are going to charge into the Blood Crushers?
That is a skull cannon.
Skull Cannon.
Blood Crushers are a different thing.
They're the
You were
dogs,
close.
right?
Yeah,
They're
you
like
were
the...
one Tetris away from
Okay.
it, right?
So the Skull Cannons we're going to charge into. You think I'd have this down by now.
Yeah.
All right, so I do need a 9 here, and I do have a reroll. So 9.
10.
I got a
You're
10,
in.
so I am in. So we'll be back with the Necrons fight phase. All right, so Necrons made the charge into the Skull Cannons.
Skull cannons,
Got it.
yeah.
Skull Cannons. Now they have 15 attacks, and they are hitting on 3s. No rerolls, no gimmicks, nothing like that. All right, so I am popping the Plasma Sight. That is the once per game. Gives them a devastating wound ability. And T9 for the Skull Crusher, right? So I'm wounding on 6s here, but I'm looking for dev wounds either way. So let's see if I get some 6s.
Got 2.
2. Okay, so that is 4 total damage.
All right.
The Ophidians are just kind of locked in here with the Skull Crushers, and that is the end of Necron's turn 1. I didn't get a single objective this turn, but I was able to at least get on this, so we'll see if that matters for the next turn. But we are looking at now the Khorne Demons for turn 2.
Absolutely. Okay, so beginning of the phase, I controlled 2 of the 3 objectives. So I rolled to check for battle shock on my 2 injured below half. This guy got 3 back, or 2. That one got 1 back, Scarbrand. Then we did a nice move. I used corrupt real space on this objective to maintain it. So now that I have 2 objectives, I still have this as the shadow of the warp. We moved Bellicor up, as well as both Bloodthirsters and Scarbrand, and we're getting into a position to do some charges. We also dropped in, within about 6 inches away, the units of Blood Letters and the Demon Prince. We should be able to do some effective charging this turn. I got a couple guys picked off from a nice Overwatch from the Triarch.
All right, Chris, what objectives do we have for this turn?
We got Storm Hostile Objective, which conveniently I've already started to do with Scarbrand.
Yep.
And we also have No Prisoners, which...
Just kill the things.
Kill the things. Very Scar...
Yes.
Very Khorne of us.
Very Khorne. All right. So now we will return with Demons shooting. All right, so the Skull Cannon.
Skull Cannon.
Skull Cannon is going to shoot
the Wraith Squad.
The Wraiths here. And as you can see, people, I've got Khorne Demons all in my face right now.
They're looking for hugs.
I am just... Like, look at this half of the table. There's like nothing going on because everything is up here. And I've got to try to survive all of this. Crazy, crazy. But first, the cannons into the Wraiths.
All right, so let's do the cannon first. D6 plus 2. Oh, 7. Okay. That could be helpful. 4-ups for hitting.
6, yeah, so 3s.
3s.
So I'm looking at a 3-up. So I have to take a battle shock -1. It puts me at a 9 for my battle shock.
You got that.
So we'll see how this goes.
Oh,
yeah, that is a fail.
All right, let's see how much damage this does. 2 damage.
2 damage,
so that's
okay.
4 total damage from that, and they are battle shocked until the start of your turn.
Okay, so 4 total damage kills a Wraith and hurts another one.
Okay.
All right, so the Khorne Demon shooting is done. I did lose another Wraith here, and then the Destroyer was hurt. This Destroyer was hurt, but now we go into what the people really want to see, which is the charge phase. So what charges we got?
All right, well, let's start back here. We're going to charge this guy into them.
Okay.
Looks like we got a plenty big one.
Got that one. So he's in there.
And we can start over here. These guys get a +1. They are 6 inches off.
Okay, into the Stalker.
And it looks like
they make it.
Plenty. I'm going to actually wrap them all the way around this guy so I can try and push back farther.
Who we got next?
Demon Prince is 6 inches off, if I remember right.
Yep.
Okay.
Demon Prince.
6 inches. We got 12. He's
got
in.
there. So Demon Prince is in.
We're going to go ahead and activate these guys. And they're going to charge
into the Wraiths.
Wraiths.
Okay.
Oh, a 3.
That is a fail. Do we want a command point?
We are going to command point that.
No command points left.
And plenty to get it.
All right. So, Blood Letters are in. Who we got next?
We have all the big demons, which means I got to make some decisions here. I'm going to charge him into this one.
Okay.
And try and get on that objective.
Yep.
Let's see if we can do that.
Need a decent roll here.
A 9.
That is a decent roll.
Up and down. Probably going to put him right around here.
Okay.
Then this guy is going to charge...
Some Nightbringer action.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
I mean, that's fair.
I think we're going to charge him.
Okay. Here we go.
That's going to make it.
Yep.
All right, Scarbrand.
That's going to be an interesting fight.
Oh, he's going to probably die horribly. Scarbrand can charge the Treyarch as well.
Yep.
He's got a 3, which is actually probably
Yeah, I think he
exactly
makes
the
it.
amount.
Yeah, I think he makes it.
And that last Bloodthirster can charge in with his Demon Prince brother.
This guy?
Mhm.
Yep.
And into that same group right there.
The Scorpex?
The Scorpex.
Okay.
He's got a 7.
And in. So basically every single charge made it. That is not good for the Necrons. Demons made every single charge. So we will see how this looks when we come back to the Demon fight phase. Demon Prince has got a special move.
Yeah, so he's going to choose his sustained hits 1. He's also going to use Malefic Destruction to get an extra 3 hits. He's using Strike for his weapon type, so he'll have a total of 9 attacks at a 2-up.
Wow. Okay. So Demon Prince is not messing around here.
No. Oh boy. Okay. Extra hits for 3. 1 miss. So then we get 3 back. Alrighty. And this is a strength 10 versus their 6. So
Yep. 3s. So saving on 5s here. I mean,
5 failures. How many
Yeah.
guys is in the squad?
6. What's damage is it?
3 each.
3 each.
Yeah. That axe. They throw it. I also.
I might need to
You want-
CP one of these here.
Yeah, I was gonna say that might work. I do also have the Bloodthirster waiting to go in.
That's true.
I don't know if you want to waste the CP.
I got plenty.
Okay.
I got plenty. So I'm gonna CP reroll, try to save a guy.
Okay.
I need a 5. That's not work.
That's the way it's going.
It's not work.
Down to
So, all right, devastating attack that took out 5 of my Scorpic destroyers, and now the Bloodthirster is going to go to them as well, and we'll see how that goes.
2. The sweep. So we'll see how this goes. Looking for 2-ups.
Yeah.
Couple 1s. All right, we got 6 going through at -4 AP.
Vulnerable save.
How much is your
Okay, so 4 up.
4? Okay.
So 2 go through.
So 2d6 damage. 12. Looks like he's gone.
Well, I got my 4 feel no pain,
Oh no, you.
but it's still
definitely-
12.
You probably ain't gonna make that. Okay, so Scarbrand swung, only succeeded in hitting once. That's 6 damage in. Bloodmaster hit with 2 hits, 3 damage each. The rest of the guys didn't get to do anything, but he did die.
So, Stalker died. He did explode and did 3 mortal wounds to the Bloodletters and only 1 mortal wound to Scarbrand here. Alright, so that is all for the Khorne Demons fight phase. You can see I have lost quite a bit of things here. So I need some really hot rolls on the reanimation in order to come back. And then the only extra thing that happened here was I lost an Ophidian Destroyer there. But now I do get to fight back, and we're going to start with the Scorpic Destroyer, who is going to fight the Demon Prince. Let's see what happens there. Scorpic Lord has got his Hyperphase Harvester that is 4 attacks hitting on 2s into the Demon Prince. Strength 10, so wounding on 3s.
So 4 up invuln. No, how much damage?
3 damage. Hitting on 2s. 6, so wounding on 5s.
So I'll take my 3-up save. I will.
Next up, we will do the Nightbringer into Scarbrand. We're going to do the Scythe of the Nightbringer. That is 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. Now these are devastating wounds as well, but we'll see once we get there. Hitting on 2s, strength 14, wounding on 3s, but these devastate.
Ooh, only 2.
Only 2.
That's rough.
All right, 2 at -4.
4 up invuln. 1 save. How much is the damage?
It's D6 plus 2, 4.
4 damage.
4 damage.
You know what? I feel you on those.
4 damage. Okay, we are back for Necron's turn 2. For here I pulled overwhelming force and I kept no prisoners. So I just have to kill things, which is what I need to do anyway, because as you can see, I have got just demons in my lines, all these monsters I have to deal with, and I'm starting to become overwhelmed. So basically everything is kind of moved up as I need to attack and counterattack all these Khorne demons here. So the mission becomes very easy. I need to try to kill a couple of these monsters on this turn, or else there will be no more turns left. Okay, we are all back from the charge phase. Not much really to charge, but we got the Lich Guard and the Tomb Blades into the Bloodthirster, who's got 3 wounds left. So I should be able to take care of that. I did roll big here, rolled a 12. So the Silent King is going to be into the Bloodletters here. And he's going to turn around. So it's more cinematic here. Okay, so our first fight is going to be with the Lich Guard and the Tomb Blades here into the Bloodthirster. Bloodthirster's got 3 wounds left, so hopefully we can take him out with the Lich Guard before I am interrupted by the Bloodthirster. So we'll see how that goes. The Lich Guard, they're hitting on 2s because I'm in the Awakened Dynasty, and we'll see how it goes. Right, wounding on 5s.
Okay, well, if I fail all of them, with the 4 up, you win.
Yeah.
I succeed 1. I have 1 left.
1 wound left. Okay. All right. We're in business. Emo will take the Stormlord. He's got 4 attacks. 4 attacks. He's hitting on 2s. And he's devastated. So first, hitting on 2s.
Got them all.
Okay, all hit. I need 1 devastating wound to kill the Bloodthirster. Now he's wounding on 5s, looking for a 6.
There's 1 6. You did it.
Got him.
Okay, let's go ahead and see if he explodes.
Do they explode?
Yeah, I think so. They should explode.
Does he explode?
I don't think so, right?
No, you need a 6.
Yep.
There it is.
You got your home objective done.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Ooh.
We got him.
Peeled every single wound off that guy.
All right, so just gonna pile in there. No need to do that on camera.
I will be taking the interrupt.
Yes.
All right.
I'm gonna be interrupted, and where are you gonna fight now?
We're gonna fight this unit in there.
Okay.
All
and
right.
for the record, this unit is battle shocked, so I cannot do my CP to give me a reanimation protocol. So that is the only reason that is not happening right now. All my Wraiths unit, they fall, so they're all gone. All right, so next up, we've got the Silent King into the Bloodletters. He's going to use his weapon of the final Triarch. It is lethal hits, 12 attacks, hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. So wounding on 2s, re-rolling 1s. All right, so Scorpion King manages to wipe out the entire Bloodletter squad, but you do have the Skull Taker on 1 wound remaining. All right, so the Scorpion Lord attacks the Demon Prince, and Demon Prince falls. All right, so the Nightbringer versus Be'lakor. Be'lakor took off 6 wounds on the Nightbringer, but the Nightbringer fought back and destroyed Be'lakor, and he did not explode. So Be'lakor falls. Nightbringer reigns supreme here, and that is all for the Necrons fight phase here. I was able to actually kill a couple monsters, so mission accomplished there. Was able to score some objectives, but we will see if it's enough as we come back for the response by the Khorne demons, turn 3. Okay, so turn 2 was a crazy turn. I thought I was dead in the water, but the Necrons are crawling back. hopefully. So for turn 3, I just got to keep the pressure on. I was able to take out a lot of units. We actually took out a lot of each other's units. So I got to keep the pressure on. So for this turn, depending on what cards I draw, I just want to keep pressing and pressing, try to get back on those objectives because I didn't have any at the start of my turn. So try to climb back on the objectives and hold on, because I do have more models on the table right now. So if I can hold on, try to get back on the objectives and see exactly how I can climb back in this game, because I'm down on points right now. So turn 3 is going to be critical for my Necrons against these demons.
All right, that wasn't the best turn set for me, but might survive. Looking at the board, what's keeping me in the points is that I have the demonic manifestation. I want to the objectives. I'm probably gonna have to do that to another one. I am gonna have to move off the strong side of my board onto the weaker side and attempt to either engage the Nightbringer or the Silent King, but the goal would be to hit the same one on a charge set. It's gonna be difficult. I don't have a lot of units left with a lot of health. It's unlikely I pull the victory, but we're gonna try.
Okay, so we are at round 3 for the Khorne demons. So Chris, tell us about the moves you made.
All right, so for moves, we move Scarbrand up here. He's technically outside of melee range. He hasn't charged yet. And move those guys closer to them, the 2 inches requisite. They may look closer, but they're actually only 2 inches. Ignore it if it's close, too close.
Right.
That's the only 2 guys I have not locked in combat, so that's the only moves we're doing.
Okay.
And then we have Overwhelming Force. Each time an enemy unit that started this turn within range of an objective modifier is destroyed, and engage on all fronts. 1 or more of your army are wholly within the 3 different table quarters, and those units are all within 6 inches away from the battlefield.
All right.
Actually, if this guy survives, technically I might be able to do it.
Yeah, you might be able to get it. Yeah, for sure.
He won't survive, but he did. We did get some regeneration from our demonic manifestation.
Yes. Oh, and
I used the super cool demon ability that definitely isn't in every army, called Corrupt Real Space, on that objective, so I can abandon it and just murder.
all right.
What
So
Khorne says is the best.
there are 2 objectives now that are corrupted. So essentially, it makes them sticky. So unless I am able to climb on here, he'll be holding these objectives. And so we have a little bit of shooting, and we're going to come back after the shooting is done and get right into the charge and fight phases. All right, so our only charge here was Scarbrand into the Scorpic Lord, who has got 4 wounds remaining. So let's find out what happens.
And we also have
the Bloodletters into our Tomb Blades here, who will probably not survive this.
Scarbrand, being super cool, is going to use his strike, because of course. Ignore that one.
So 2s, yeah, 2's the wound. 5 at my invulnerable save.
So 3 go through.
3 go through.
That's
I
18
think
damage.
I'm going to burn a CP.
Okay.
Reroll 1. I need a 4.
There you go.
Got it. So 2 go through.
So 12 damage to him.
12 damage. Now, I have made amazing 4-up Feel No Pains. Let's see if I can do it one more time. I've got 4 wounds left, so I need 9 4-ups.
Oh, you wasted it.
Right. 9 4-ups.
I believe
keep alive.
You got this.
Let's go. Let's go.
No, you don't got this.
No.
You don't.
No.
He's dead.
The Scorpic Lord falls.
I'll go right to Demon Zone.
All right, so the Scorpic Lord has fallen, but I am going to use the Protocol of Eternal Revenant to revive him. But right now, he is down, and I'll pick him back up after the end of all this stuff is happening. But right now, we have got Bloodletters into Tomb Blades. Did not think they would survive. They did not. And they didn't complete a single action for me. So Start with the Scorpion.
He's only got 4 health left.
I was gonna say the Scorpion King.
This is-
God, the Silent King.
Silent King.
It's not the Scorpion King.
Yeah, he's a different guy.
It's not the Rock.
Into the Skull Taker.
So the Silent King. All right, the Silent King into the Skull Taker. He's using Weapons of the Final Triarch. He's hitting on 2. It's lethal hits. He's re-rolling 1s. Wounding on 2. Re-rolling 1.
4 up.
Yep.
All right. Well, these are 1 each?
This is 2 each.
Okay. Well, I can only fail 1. Let's see how that goes. Oh no, I failed more than 1. He's dead.
So Skull Taker falls.
Ah.
Silent King reigns supreme. And I'm just going to mosey onto this objective even further there. We are back for Necrons, turn 3. The objectives I pulled were Bring It Down and Containment. For Bring It Down, I have to banish one of these demons back to the warp. Hopefully more than one. And then Containment, I have to be within a battle edge. So I moved the Scorpec Lord to score 1 Containment. And then the Nightbringer to score the other Containment, to give me 2 separate battle edges to do my Containment mission. Otherwise, I've got to banish demons and I'll be in decent shape. The Emotech and his squad moved up here. Toonblade's holding that objective. The Silent King is holding this one, but he'll be able to shoot. And the Scorpion Lord's doing an action, so he won't be able to do anything. And the Nightbringer's doing the other action. He won't be able to do anything either. So, and as always, for the entire game, the Ophidian Destroyers and the Skull Cannons have been fighting each other. Just for
They're
funsies.
I think we're gonna get him.
Just for funsies, but there's only 1 left, so we'll see if he survives this. So we are going to go into Necron's shooting, and that's going to be really the Silent King trying to get rid of Scarbrand, who is hurt. So we'll see how that goes.
We only got 11 additional wounds.
11 wounds left. I am going to throw everything in the kitchen sink.
You got him. I believe in
at Scarbrand here. So first we've got 2 Annihilator Beams. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. Okay. Wounding on 3s. Re-rolling 1. Alright, that is 2. At Scarbrand save.
4 ups, 1 fails. How much is it?
6 damage.
Ooh, that's a hurty one there. Is it 5 left?
Scarbrand's got 5 left. Alright. Scepter of Eternal Glory. 2 attacks. 2s. Re-rolling 1s. Wounding on 5s, but these devastate. I do get to re-roll this 1.
There you go.
Oh, and it devastates. That is another 3.
Another 3. He's down. He's only got 2 left.
2 left. The Staff of Stars is 12 attacks. 2s. Re-rolling 1s. I've got to get a few 5s here. Scarbrand survives. These guys advanced, so they cannot make a charge. So that will be really... I'm not going to charge with the Silent King because I don't want to leave the objective. So we'll do this little fight here, and that will be the end of my turn. But I will score Containment. I will not score Bring It Down. At least not yet, but I will keep that for next turn.
All right. Round 3 was not great, but we did kill some bikes. I'm going to blame the fact that they're metal skulls and not bone skulls, and Khorne's not happy. That's probably what's going on with the dice. The fact the Scorpic Lord got back up is unfortunate, but it happens. I'm going to have to use Realm of Chaos to pull the Scarbrand model and the rest of my Bloodletters up, and we're going to have to go all in against the Silent King.
Okay, so turn 3 wasn't that bad. I was able to banish some demons back to the warp. I'm still pretty down on points right now. But with turn 4 and 5 coming up, I'm hoping that I can get back on the objectives and just hold them for the next 2 turns. If I can do that for the next 2 turns, maybe I can pull this one out, but I'm still pretty down on points. He's still got a lot of monsters left. I got the Silent King. King could only do so much, but I'm going to try to keep him alive. I still got the Nightbringer too, but the Nightbringer's so far out of the fight, I'm not sure what we can do there, but I'm down on points, but I'm not out of this thing yet. We'll see about these next 2 turns and if I can get close enough to hold these objectives 2 more times.
So here's what happened. That unit and Scarbrand, super good friends, they all went back into the rift, hung out for a minute, and decided to jump back in the battle. In the meantime, this guy flew all the way over here to get in a fantastic position. We are now offset 6 inches, these two, and then this guy's offset 2 inches. And again, if it looks different, that's because you can't see that well. And it's definitely not how it is in the game.
Right.
But we do know all the distances. Besides that, my cannons are finally free, so they're going to shoot. And hopefully we can kill Silent King this turn. Because if I can't, I'm going to have to run away from him. Which is very Uncorn-like, and I suspect Scarbrand would be even further punished.
Yes. Silent King's got all these monsters in front of him. Now, he is tough. He's got 26 wounds to go through, but that's a lot of d6 plus 1 and 2 coming at me. So we will see if the king can reign supreme and stay alive here. If not, then yeah, I'm going to be in trouble. So what are we going to do first as Khorne demons?
All right, first up, so the Skull Cannon up here is going to start. He has d6 plus 2 shots that are blast. We're dropping them
shooting
into
the Silent King. All right.
And we're looking at 6 shots. Total 7 damage on him.
7 damage.
And he's battle shocked.
Ah, with just the stupid cannons, I took 7 damage. So Mynir is down. The other one has got 3 left. And I am battle shocked. I cannot do any reanimation shenanigans.
All right.
Okay.
I guess we're stepping right into charge.
Charges, yep.
Okay.
So who you want to charge in first?
We are going to charge the little guys in first. Get a +1 because my banner there.
Okay.
And we're looking at a 9-inch charge.
9 inches for them.
That's definitely going to make it.
Yep. And then the Thirster next.
Thirster is going to be next. He's got, I think, somewhere in the 3 to 2 inches. And he's got a 9.
Yeah, he's in.
Good
so
as well.
Thirster's in, and then Scarbrand.
Scarbrand's got 4,
4.
which is not enough, so I'm going to CP.
Okay. Reroll.
And Scarbrand's got
Now
8.
he's in. Yep. So all these units are into the Silent King. So we'll come back and see how Khorne demons are going to rearrange things and how much they can get in. Okay, we are back. And as you can see, Silent King's in trouble here. All these things are into the Silent King. We'll see if he survives. He's only got 1 Mynir left. And also, I am battle shocked, so I cannot help him whatsoever. So I can't re-roll, I can't do anything because he's battle shocked. So we'll see if I can roll hot and the Khorne demons can roll low, and if the Silent King can survive, because I've got a lot of monsters into me here. So who are we attacking with first?
All right, now we'll go with Scarbrand. Now, awesomely, Scarbrand's so injured that he gets 2 extra attacks. So
oh yeah, that's right.
He goes to
That's
attack.
right. So here we go. Scarbrand into the king with his these like the 6 damage ones or the 2 damage ones?
These are 6 damage
6 damage, yeah.
And we're getting 10 of them because he's injured.
Stupid Scarbrand attack.
He hits on all but the 1s. And
3s. I need 2s.
well, let's see. It's a 16. So
Yes, 3.
3s. There we go. So these all hit.
That's not good.
That is 7 at -4. They are 6 apiece.
Okay. Okay. All right. So Silent King's got 11 left. Okay, he's got 11 left.
You just can't miss 2. There's only 6.
I need 4 4s.
You can do it.
No, I need 5 4s.
You need 5. But it's
5
possible.
4s.
That's totally a reasonable thing to do.
All right. So 5 4s, and Silent King lives, but I still got the Thirster, right? Okay, so
Thirster, but that's okay.
first,
Ignore that.
5 4s first. Here we go.
That does not look like 5
No,
4s.
I missed 4.
Okay, yeah,
Okay,
that's
so
24 damage right there.
But hopefully he'll roll a 6
explode.
and he will banish something back.
No.
Nope.
All right, nothing banished to the warp. Scarbrand stands.
So the king does fall.
Excellent. I believe I score overwhelming force at the end of turn and secure no man's land.
Yep. All right. So with the Silent King falling, that will wrap up the Khorne's Demon turn. Let's see what we can do on Necron's turn 4. All right, we are at the top of Necron's turn, and for this turn, I pulled Recover Assets, and I kept bringing it down because the plan is to banish Scarbrand back to the warp. He's got 2 wounds left. So, I do have a shot with the Nightbringer and a potential charge with the Lich Guard here. So, hopefully, I can take Scarbrand down one way or another. We'll see. Now for recover assets, I have to be either in my deployment zone, no man's land, or my opponent's deployment zone. So these Tomb Blades here will be recovering assets, and the Scorpec Lord will also be recovering assets, and that will give me points on that. And then if I can bring Scarbrand down, that will give me points on that. So we are going to go right into taking the one shot with the Nightbringer into Scarbrand here. Now 3 attacks are hitting on 2.
Ooh, dropped 1.
Dropped 1. Okay.
You got this though.
Wounding on 3 here.
No, you don't have this.
No wounds whatsoever. I'm going to CP that and try to get at least 1 wound here. Wounding on 3.
There you go.
There it is. So, Scarbrand save.
4 up.
Let's see if the CP made a difference. Safe. He is safe. It did not make a difference. Okay, so my mission is now clear. I need to charge my Lich Guard. That's a 9-inch charge into Scarbrand. We're going to do it right now. Not messing around. 9 inches.
Got it.
Got it. Of course I got 9 inches. Come on.
Absolutely.
So,
I think I'm gonna join in.
We're now made in. The Lich Guard are into Scarbrand, and then the Bloodthirster heroically intervened from behind me. But we are going to banish Scarbrand first back into the warp, and then we'll see what happens with Mr. Thirster after that. So the Lich Guard have 3 attacks each. They are hitting on 2s here. No re-rolls or anything like that. Wounding on 5s. Scarbrand save. I just need
1 save. You got him.
I got him. Okay.
Got him.
I got him. Does he explode?
Oh, let's find out. No, it was so close. Goodbye,
okay.
Scarbrand.
We got Scarbrand. So that does give me a little bring it down. But now, so that will be the Necron's turn. So we will go into the final turn for Khorne Demons coming up. All right, so turn 4. This thing is getting down to the wire. We're coming into the last turn. Now, I'm still down big on points, but I score all my objectives at the end of my turn. So depending on what I pull here, I might be able to squeak out a tiny victory against the demons.
Okay, we're doing good, maybe. Better than I thought would be. The fact that I have a full health Bloodthirster still up means that I have a pretty fighting chance. Could go either way, but I think I'm just going to Unga Bunga into the middle of the board, take it with everything I have, and hopefully just hold on to it and make Khorne proud.
All right, we are at the final Khorne Demon turn. This is what our board is looking like. We got a lot going on in the middle here. Thursers, Letters, Scarbrand, the Nightbringer, Scorpic Lord, and the Tomb Blades. Alright, Chris, so what is your final mission and your final plan for your turn 5?
The plan, we're going to take that middle of the board, make Khorne happy. That's because we have area denial and established locus. I was going to have my Bloodletters do something, but I think we're just going to fight because that's more fun. Yeah, that's the right thing to do, even if it's not the correct thing. Besides that, we'll probably use the cannons to try and knock that guy out. The Scorpic Lord has proven to be extremely strong, so I doubt I can do anything about it, but we'll try.
So the action in the middle saw most of the Lich Guard fall, and that will be the final act for the demon, giving them a final score of 77. We'll see what the Necrons do on their final turn. Alright, it is top of Necron's turn 5, and I will give 15 points on primary because I'm holding 3 objectives. Nightbringer's holding 1, Scorpec's Lord holding 1, and the Tomb Blades are holding the 3rd for 15, so that puts me up to 70. Now that that's out of the way, I do score my objectives at the end, but there's no way he can stop me. So I pull Extend Battle Lines and Cleanse as my secondaries. So the Nightbringer's going to cleanse, the Scorpic Lord is going to cleanse. That'll give me 4 points on cleanse. They're also helping me extend my battle lines, which gives me 5 points for a total of 79, defeating the Khorne demons. Chris has been a great opponent, and sometimes it's just the luck of the draw and there's nothing you can do about it. Thanks so much for watching, folks.
Okay, we are at the top of Necron's turn. Necrons. Okay. All right, 2 Annihilator Beams hitting on 2. Now with the Silent King, he has a re-roll, a hit roll of... All right, next up, the Nightbringer is going to Gaze of Death Scarbrand. That's not Scarbrand. Let's do that over. Next, I've got a Techromancer who will be leading... oh, I blew that. Start over. All right, next I have a Techromancer who's leading a unit. Next, I've got a Techromancer who's leading a 6-man unit of Wraiths. Now, Wraiths are infamously...